Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium and home to the NC State Wolfpack. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Toledo Rockets, taking on a team from the ACC, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Rockets will kick it away to start. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Wolfpack offense comes out to get things started in this one. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
The Wolfpack will get the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. And wings it incomplete.
Well, I know that one falls incomplete, but as the head coach, you gotta still love what you've seen from your quarterback early in this game. He's been accurate, in a great rhythm. To start the game 4 for 5, that's pretty good.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. They just keep firing. Throws to the wideout. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. So the Toledo Rockets offense will take the field for the first time. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape because that was not great. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was 2 big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Gleason. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab. It's Traynham. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Looking to throw on first down. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be brought down. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man quickly. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And the Rockets in a good spot here with second and short. The play action fake. Finds his big tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. To the air on first down. And his throw is incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. To the air. It's Gleason. That's caught. It's Traynor. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Finds the tight end. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Off the play fake. Did as he throws. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Raleigh has given us a fun first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas in Carter Finley Stadium.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Trainer. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Gleason. Rushes on him. Got a man. It's Holly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Picked up some yardage on that completion, but still a 3rd down. From the gun. Wants to pass. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. The Rockets will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Got his man downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Toledo has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'll ride the hot hand, and this time they're waiting for him, and he only gets back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. To the air, it's Bailey. Got it in the middle, it's Smothers. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Catch in the middle, it's Grimes. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run play action. Here's the pressure. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. The snap sets up the throw. Looking for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina State! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. Do you want to just kick an extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for 2? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Ohio State is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Troy Smith, and they're right back in this. They're trailing by just 4 to Wisconsin. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Dropping back, it's Gleason. Caught on the outside. It's Traynham. And the Rockets come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man across the middle. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the 4th. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Got it in the middle. It's Rudolph. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This almost certainly to win the game. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And this to take the lead, and it's getting late. He got it. Celebration erupts on the sideline as they take the lead in the final seconds.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. To the air, it's Bailey. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's incomplete, a last gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it. Bad offense, good defense, no scoring. That's pretty much what we had in this one as they come up short in a bit of a slogfest.
Yeah, and most of the time in college football, it's the opposite, right? You don't defense optional. Offense scores so many points. This one, back and forth. Offense is struggling, trying to make plays. Defense has put on a great effort.
And a lot of issues for this offense in this game today, obviously, and I think the coaching staff now really needs to take a look at how they're game planning and how they're going to give their players an opportunity to have